personal information and your qualification details. You can create the course information sheets and the tutor report forms, which we'll look into as well. So the tutor portal is a web-based information portal that's got 24-hour access, and it enables us to manage more of our paperwork relationship with the WEA. Tutors can also see what information the WEA holds about us, whether our mobile phone details are correct, our email addresses are correct, etc. And it also enables us to look at our courses, our contracts and our claims. And there are automatic emails that are generated when there's any paperwork that's overdue, or when there's any courses that you've actually said, I want to do this course, you need to sign the course and send it back. So it's extremely useful in that respect. And by the end of this year, it is hoped that all of the Eastern region tutors will be accessing the portal. Any questions so far? No, we haven't mentioned much really. Let's get into the meat of it then. Right, now, the login screen. I'm going to come out of the PowerPoint and go into the training login. Now, don't worry about that login details. I'll send those to you in an email as well. There are various passwords you can use to actually get into the training side of the portal. I'll show you how to do that in the emails. When I send out the report form, I'll put that in the emails as well with all the details of how to log in. So let's have a quick look at that. Now I'm using this website, which I think Adam put into the email, and that's basically going through walearnonline.boards.net. This is quite a convoluted way of getting it. Scroll down to portal guides, then to tutor portal manual, and then it actually takes you to that website where we can download, where we can access the training website, the training handout, which is also very good, and the actual tutor portal and the portal help guide. Now I'm going straight to the training website. I've already pre-arranged for the sign-in details to be there. So this is what it will look like when you actually get your login details as well. It'll look very similar to this. It's just the top right-hand corner. So I'm going to sign in using the training account. Actually, I think I've got the tutor portal rather than the tutor portal training website. No, I'm okay. Now this is one of the login details. It's a very strange login. It's squirrelnutkin@mouse.co.uk. Yeah, it's very strange, but somebody had a sense of humour, if you call it. So as I say, there are about 4 or 5 different login details that you can use. I've used Squirrel Nutkin. I'm then going to sign into the portal. And immediately it comes up like that. Some of you will be familiar with that, others maybe not. So in here, we have reminders. And that could be that you need to do a tutor report form. It could be that you need to do a course information sheet, or it could be details of contracts that you need to accept. Also, anything that's been received through the portal or on directly to the office will also be flagged up here. And anything that's due soon, any end of course paperwork, it could be, as I say, it could be the tutor report form that is needed. Now, if we go along so we're on the home page at the moment. Let's have a look at the My Activities. Now you'll notice as soon as I move my mouse over there, the drop-down menu appears. So that's extremely useful. And we can then go into any course information sheets and tutor report forms. Let's click on the course information sheets. And there's none there. Let's see if there's any to be completed. No.
I think you're on 15.
I think I'll go back 1 year. There we go. Right. If I go to the previous years, I can actually go to the course information sheets on maybe the first one, how does your garden grow? And if I go along to the right hand side, it says edit. and it says that it's actually the filling in of the form is actually in progress. So we've got all the details of the course at the top, the course reference, who the tutor is, the start date, the end date, when it's been scheduled, how many sessions there are, and the level. And then below that, we have all the details, and you're all familiar with the course information sheet, probably. And it's exactly the same form. It doesn't look like it because this is a digital version of the course information sheet. But when you print it off, it will print out in the same format that you're familiar with. So if I can expand, at the moment, all I've got is the essential materials that are needed for the course. I can expand that so that all the requisites for that form are there. The essential materials, the aims of the course, and obviously this is a test one, but you can change this if you want to put something else in there as an experiment. For instance, oh, I've got a grading instead of a garden, but never mind, I'm a very good typist. Essential materials could be, gosh, I wish I could type. Could be spades, forks, who knows, whatever you want to use. So you can type anything in there. The course aims, grow some plants, great. 30 words or fewer. I mean, we all know about the basic course information sheet. This is just the electronic version of that. Go down through each section, filling it in as you would do with an ordinary course information sheet. And at the very bottom, we have certain options. We can save it. Now, it's important, because the tutor portal will time out after about 20 minutes. It's important to save your work regularly. That's something that I think they're going to change. Dan, do you know if they're going to change the length of time that the portal is actually before it times out?
Yeah, it's something that we would like to change, but I can't stress that enough. Make sure, as I always tell everyone, keep clicking save as often as you can, because there's nothing worse than coming back and finding that you've lost something. So I just kind of compulsively press save as often as I can.
Yeah, that's the thing to do. Keep on saving. You can print it if you want to. You can save it, as I said, or you can, once you've finished it and you're happy with it, you can submit it to your course organizer. The other thing, before we move off this, I'm just going to show you that help manual that's available through the portal. Now, if you download the help manual from the WEA Learn Online website, you can't access the videos through it. But if you access it through, whoops, where is it? There we go. If you access it through the help button, which is in the top right-hand corner, I press the help button there, it actually shows me the tutor portal guide, which is about 67 pages. But you'll notice as I scroll down, there's a little video symbol next to certain headings. And that's to say that there is a video available to show you how to use that section of the manual. And this really is what this session is about. It's showing you where the information is, how to access it, and then how to make your own progress through learning about the tutor portal. We can't cover it all in the short time that we've got available today. So any questions at this point?
I was just going to say, Dave, it might be worth pointing out that it is a big document and you can click on those sections, so you can jump straight to, I don't know, page 44, for example, my details. Yeah. You can click straight on that, just so people know they don't have to scroll through. Yeah.
You click on each one, and you can go straight to that section. And also, once you've clicked on that topic, you can then access the video. If I click on that, down in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, I don't know if you noticed it, but a video downloaded to my laptop, to my desktop, my computer, sorry. I can then click on that, and it will bring up the video for that. Sound is quite low on it. But that's extremely useful because it gives you a very quick guide as to how to use the manual and how to use the portal. That's probably one of the best features I've seen of this manual. In fact, I think that's a recent amendment, isn't it, Dan? The video.
I think they've been there a while, but yeah, they are going to be updated as well soon. We're going to try and refresh them a bit and update them, so keep an eye on those.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions about filling in the course information sheet? Just checking the time.
Yeah, if you got a question, do raise your hand so I can see and I can unmute you. I'm really pleased that so many of you are using the chat box as well, posting things in there. That's really good, so we can answer stuff as we go on. But is there any questions concerning that specific thing? Okay, Graham, give me 2 seconds and I will unmute you. Okay, there you go, Graham.
Yeah, can we assume that when the paperwork is required for the 2016-17 academic year, it'll all be done electronically? Is that what we're working towards?
Yes.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Ultimately, yes. As I say, by the end of this year, we hope, as I said, that everybody will be using the portal, so that then everything will be done electronically. Yeah, that's the plan.
Is that okay, Graham?
Yep, thank you.
Okay, just moving on across the headings then. Oh, let's have a look, while we're here, let's have a look at the tutor report form. Because there are no, on this example website, there are no tutor report forms required that are shown through the activities. I'm going to have to go specifically to a particular course. And I'm going to, in this instance, I'm going to go down to the little foxes.
Dave, sorry, could I just butt in and ask you a quick question?
Yeah, of course you can.
Marnie's asked, once you click submit, do you get taken onto another screen?
No, don't think so.
Okay, so
no, I think it stays where it is.
Yeah, I think it stays on the same page, but it will just kind of refresh the page and say, this is submitted, or whatever. There you go. Thank you for submitting your CIS.
Yeah, so it does change screens in that case.
That's a good point, actually. I didn't think it did, but I suppose it does. Yeah.
No,
mine, I think that just popped up over my. Anyway, let's not get bogged down with that. It does tell you. It does tell you.
Two experts completely flummoxed there.
That's it. Yeah.
We've all learned something there as well. So that was very well.
This is what I love about tutoring, because I learn so much from other people. It's just amazing. And things like that. It may be that the website has been updated slightly to do that, which things do change. So yeah.
Just one other very quick question as well from Jan.
Yeah.
Does that not include the attendance sheets, which we still need to be done in hard copy and posted?
No, we're coming on to that now. The tutor report form. Oh, sorry.
No, that's the attendance. No.
So that's, yes. I'm assuming the register, which will still need to be done in hard copy and posted back to the regional office. Yeah.
The register and the booking forms all have to be sent to the office manually. Yes, that's still a requirement at the moment. Yeah. But obviously the tutor report form, the course information sheets are at the moment the only things that have been done electronically, as well as notification of the contracts and your claims that you've put in as well. So I find that quite useful as well. The fact that you've got every claim that you've put in is actually there as well, so it's reached the office, whether you're going to get paid next month. Okay, so we've looked at the course information sheet. Let's have a look at the tutor report form. Obviously, it's the end of the course. I'm going to look at my activities, and as I say, there were no. If I look at home, there's nothing there to say that there's any particular tutor report form that I have to fill in. Due soon, there's nothing there. So I'm going to have to go through a shortcut, which is to go to my activities. Now I looked at, here's something I looked at earlier. I actually looked through this to find where I could fill the tutor report form. And the course that came up was the little foxes. If I click little foxes, you've got all the details of the course. In the bottom left-hand corner here, it says you can now perform the following actions. Course information sheet, tutor form, contracts, claims, raise query or request change. I'm now going to click on tutor report form required. The status says that it's actually required for this course. And if I scroll down, actually can you see the reminder there as well? This site will time out after 20 minutes of inactivity and any information not saved will be lost. So as Dan says, you can't say that enough. It's so frustrating, as you know, and you've filled in a complete tutor report form and you lose it because it's not being saved. So please save it at every opportunity. Now, you will be familiar with the tutor report form because it's something that we all fill in. Personally, my handwriting is so bad, I don't like filling in these forms. It's just my own work, if you like. I've always hated my own handwriting. And that's the reason why back in the 80s I bought a computer, because I wanted desperately to get away from my own handwriting. So looking through the form, we've got all the numbers completing, the reasons for non-completion, all the things that you find on the standard tutor report form. Student feedback, student progression, effective induction, initial assessment, all those columns are there. So go through all those, filling them all in, remembering to save regularly, and once you've actually filled them in, you can then submit it and or print it as well. So you can actually, you've got a hard copy. If you want, somebody who wants to keep a hard copy of it, you don't have to do that. Any questions on tutor report form so far? Any hands up?
Doesn't look like it. Oh, yes, there's one.
Okay, that's Jan. Okay, Jan, give me a second, I'll unmute you. Okay, Jan.
Will the online version be in the same order as the version on the sheets that the people fill in? Because for a time it wasn't. The various characteristics, like, you know, I can't see it because I can't change your form. So, oh, there it is. There it is. From the ILPs, will it be in the same order?
I can take that one. It should be, and I can tell you that if it's not, because they've changed, I think every year the paperwork slightly changes and things get amended. Yeah. So if it's not, then we will certainly be working to get it back in line with the paper version. That's the idea, is it should be the same as the paper version.
Thank you.
Right, I've just had a message to say that the meeting is going to end in 10 minutes. So
no pressure.
No pressure at all. No. How do you think I lost all this hair?
David, so one more question from Graham.
Right, yeah. Okay, yeah.
There you go, Graham.
Will the branch have access to this electronic version of the tutor report form?
Oh, the branch. I think it's only course organisers. So if you, I don't know the short answer. Dan, can you answer that?
Well, I'm unfortunately say I'm not sure either, but I can certainly inquire for you and find out. I don't know it because it would be done through, so the admin people and so on and the organisers will have access through their own back-end system that they already have. I don't know if you have access to that for the branches. If you do, then you should be able to see it, but I'll have to inquire. I'll make a note.
I've just made a note as well. Yeah, we don't know is the short answer.
We'll get back to you on that one, Graham, if that's okay.
Okay, so in the time we've got left, we've covered the course information sheet. We've shown you how to log in. In fact, I was just going to say, if you wanted to write down, before I send the emails out, write down how to access the training website. Two ways you can do it. As I showed you on the, probably the easiest way is to go through the WEA Learn Online. Scroll, oops, let's go back on that. WEALearnOnline.boards.net. Scroll down to the portal guides. Tutor portal manual. And then the access to the website is on the right-hand side, and there you can see Tutor Portal Training website. Now, let me give you some login details so you can actually use it when this. I'll just give you one login detail for now. I'll send the others by email, but the email address is snutkin@mouse.co.uk, as you can see on the screen. And the password is capital E, capital A, capital M, ONDAY 1#.
Just to let everybody, I'm typing these into the chat box. So if you don't get it, please have a look in there. David, I know you got your hand up. Just what we'll do is I'll unmute you in a second, just after I've just typed in the details here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the important thing to remember about the training site is that one of the reasons we have it is that you can feel free to play around with it, do whatever you like on there. It's not going to affect real courses or, the real world stuff that's going on. So don't worry about that. Don't panic about, just playing around with it, having whatever you like.
Yeah, anything you do, and if you press the submit button, it won't be accessed. It won't be sent anywhere. So just play around, and because obviously seeing the kind of screens you get up when you press the button is just as valuable as actually filling the information in, I think. Mm-hmm. You're not surprised when something happens then. What was the question on that?
Let me, okay, let me just, I'm going to unmute you, David, first. And did you still have a question that you wanted to ask?
I was wondering about bank account details, if you hold that online under tutor information, and if you do or don't, how we would amend those if we change banks, for instance.
That would be done through the payroll system. So we don't hold that on the tutor portal. We won't have a record of your bank details or anything. Right. But that would be, if you contact the administration office, or if you contact your learning manager or something like that, they will be able to tell you how to do it. So it would be done through the payroll department, which is a separate thing. For security reasons, I think they keep it all separate, because obviously that's the thing that we don't want people getting hold of is your bank details.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Okay. Right. It's not on the portal, no. Just answer my question, and then we'll look at those details that are actually held.
Okay, Marine, I'm just going to unmute you now. There you go.
Hi, I just wanted to ask, are there any editing facilities when typing? Just spell check and all the editing if you want to change something.
Yes, it's full editing. Yeah, if you make a mistake like I did when I was typing just now, if you go through it and you, before you submit it, go through and check it and notice, see if there's any spelling mistakes, or if you want to add any more or change anything. It's just like using a word processor in a way. You haven't got full word processor capability, but you can edit it, yes. So
thank you. And I couldn't find any electronic expenses claim forms or claims. Is it here in the My Claims expenses claim?
So at the moment, sorry, David, I'm cutting over you there, but at the moment, pardon me, my this cold's getting to me, but you can only view the claims at the moment through the portal. What we're working towards is adding a claim form as well. So at the moment, you still claim the same way as you have before, with a form sent to the office, and it will show up on the system there. It's still a work in progress. There's still lots.
I think.
Yeah, lots of development to be done yet.
Yeah,
but suggestions like that, I'm just going to cut. So I know we're conscious of time here. Just very quickly, if you have got suggestions and things that you would like to do through the portal, part of my role as Tutor Portal Manager is to help improve the portal and develop it a bit. It hasn't developed a lot since it first came in, so we're going to be pushing and trying to develop it. So if you have ideas and things that you want to do, by all means, you can email tutorportal@wea.org.uk, and I'll get those and I'll have a look at them.
Great, thanks, Dan. Shall we have a look at the details that are held? Thanks for that question about what details are held. So if you can see my screen, I don't know how much time we've got left. If it suddenly get cut off, then you'll know we've run out of time. I'm just going to go along to have a look at my details that are held here. There are three types of details: personal details, contact details, and security details. Personal details, let's have a quick look at that. Your name, date of birth, national insurance number. So that could be whether they want the national insurance number on there, I don't know. It's not the sort of thing that I would personally want to put on there.
I think it populates from your so I've never entered my national insurance number, but my number is on there, so yes. I think that's come from one of the other systems.
Yeah, from the WEA from the WEMIS system, the
WEMIS,
information system, management information system. Yeah, that comes on there, and if you need to make a change, if your national insurance number is incorrect, which you probably wouldn't be paid that way, then, or your date of birth changed, and you can request changes, as you can see there. So if something's wrong, if you wanted to add your middle name, you have to request that you can actually change it. Otherwise, you can't go in and just suddenly change something, especially something as important as that. I noticed that you don't have to request a change if your gender changes, which seems strange to me, but never mind. Other details that are held, contact details. Okay, address, postcode, telephone number, and mobile numbers. That's probably the thing that might change, is that some people change address, change their mobile number, so you can go in and amend those directly. The other is security details. If you wanted to change your password, access to here, which is probably advisable every so often anyway, to any website, it's advisable to change your password.
Dave,
Now,
we've only got about just over a minute left.
Okay, ready to take any questions then?
Any quick questions from anybody?
No, it's all quiet.
Yeah. If anybody would like any extra training sessions, we're more than willing to put on another training session next week, or very shortly anyway. If anybody feels that they need more information, perhaps it's be at this point to say, go away, use the training website, how you find it. If there's any queries, either email me, and if there is enough correspondence, we can actually put on another course and cover that particular topic for everybody. Are you happy with that?
Can I just add in as well? I've put a link in the chat box to our forum, which is Dave's mentioned already, which is learnonline.boards.net. There's a specific area on there regarding Tutor Portal. So do please go on there. You can go on as a guest. You don't need to have an account, and you can share your thoughts, ideas. We will be going on there regularly to answer any questions. It's a good space to be able to discuss things between yourselves and share best practice and so on. So that function is available.
Great. Thank you, everybody.